Hello there, hello there.
Hello there.
Cozy Club. If you know me well, you know I'm a huge sucker for nostalgia, Pokemon, Disney, Nintendo, and, well, competitive video games. I've been playing a metric boatload of Pokemon Unite, and there is a ton of things that I wish I knew before I started playing the game because it's a lot different than usual Pokemon games, that's for sure. And altogether, it's a much different game with really, yes, MOBA aspects, but nothing quite like it. Which led me to making a video for you guys on Pokemon Unite, which we can call PU. All right. No PU, we'll stick with Pokemon Unite. You see, this game is absolutely amazing. However, even with a simplistic design, there's a whole lot to know. So before you fire it up, launch on up a Pokemon game with your friends. We're going to go ahead and help you guys out with the top 5 things you need to know before playing Pokemon Unite. Strap up, let's jump into it. If you want to see more Pokemon Unite videos, go ahead and click the red subscribe button to join the Cozy Club today. It is absolutely free. And like today's video if you enjoyed the content. Let's go ahead and jump in. The first thing that I wish I knew before playing Pokemon Unite. And tip number 1 is going to be, this is not your average Pokemon game or team deathmatch or anything like that. This is a MOBA. Now, I decided to start here because, hey, the game's got Pokemon on the title, and Pokemon resonates with so many different people differently. The nostalgia is just flowing through the veins. But I gotta tell you guys, you're not gonna be able to go pick up your Charizard and go smoke some plebes with your fire and just conquer the battlefield and kill all the Pokemon on the field. It just simply doesn't work like that. I hate to break it to you, but it's not Pokemon Red or Blue, and we're not in the 90s anymore, and you're looking at a different genre of game altogether. Pokemon Unite is a multiplayer online battle arena, otherwise known as a MOBA, and guys, MOBAs are very unforgiving games if you are aggressive and you don't know what you're doing. When you see Pokemon, you just want to hop in with your favorite and try to just completely curb stomp the opponent, but this game just simply doesn't work like that. MOBAs altogether are a ton of fun to play, and it does take a little bit of a learning curve, but it's going to reward you with great patience and smart plays rather than just going in there and trying to solo the entire team. You're going to have to rely on teamwork, knowledge, and a whole lot of other things to help you reach your goal and win as many matches as possible. Candidly, I cannot tell you how many people that I've played with in standard queue that have no idea what kind of genre or what kind of game this is. They see Pokemon, they saw it was a free game, they launch in, try to kill some people, and get their butts kicked, which in turn eventually turns them off of the game. Which is why I'm here to try to help you guys understand the game and understand things I wish I knew, and this is definitely one of them. Know that this is going to be a MOBA and not your typical Pokemon game. So, essentially guys, tip number 1 is know the genre of game you're playing. I've played MOBAs in the past like Smite, not so much League of Legends, but just kind of know the genre altogether. And the other tips are going to be a lot more specific to Pokemon Unite. Tip number 2. You don't have to catch them all. There's only 21 playable Pokemon at the time I'm making this video, but you want to make sure that you know and understand the basics of each and every Pokemon within the game. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I know what you're about to say or comment. Cozy, there's 21 of them. I don't have time to learn each and every one and the mechanics and the movesets. Not what I'm saying exactly. You just want to have a right idea of what Pokemon do in this game, whether they're going to be melee, range, if they're going to kick your butt up close. If you're going to lose a battle, there's so much to know. And to get to know the very basics is going to be vital to your success within Pokemon Unite. Learning all of the Pokemon you are up against is a massive way to boost your overall experience in gameplay. With so many Pokemon and in any character-based game, it's going to help you tremendously if you know what you're up against on the battlefield, and this is going to go the very same within Pokemon Unite. Learning basics like running into Gengar alone in the jungle equals death, or that Pikachu has a homing missile, Ninetales can lock you down with ice and crowd control moves. There's a lot of little things to learn, but guys, knowing what you're going up against is just as important as knowing the character that you're playing. Now, I get it. This is a game after all, and you want to play and not read all of the words on the kits. Even the menus don't lay it out all too well. The best thing that I can tell you guys is go into standard mode and just try out every single character that you can. Pokemon Unite offers a rotation of free characters, or you can pick your favorite Pokemon and unlock them. But guys, try instead of just maining a Pokemon at first, try and get the basics down and just test each one out within one game. That way you don't have to dive in and try to remember all this information, because the best way to learn something some professor told me some point in my life is to get your hands on it and do it yourself, which is going to be the exact same way. You can read all about tennis, but until you go out there and play tennis, you're going to have no idea what you're doing. And the same works with Pokemon, learning Pokemon, whether you're using them or going against them. However, if reading is your thing, which, brownie points, you can go to the Pokemon menu here. And right here, guys, you can read all of the descriptions, go through the basic attacks, all of their abilities, and their ultimate Pokemon Unite move. Finally, to wrap up, tip number 2, if you guys want me to make in-depth, high production, and quick video guides about each and every character, comment down below. Tip number 3, or the third thing I wish I knew before I started playing Pokemon Unite, is levels are everything. While playing Pokemon Unite, you might have noticed above your Pokemon is a nice little number, which is going to represent the level of your Pokemon. Now, this is not like an average Pokemon game, guys, and the levels are going to drastically be different when going against other Pokemon. I can simply just not express enough how important it is to level in this game while you're playing on the battlefield, guys. You always want to be doing something. If you find yourself doing nothing at all, that means probably your enemy is doing something. You're not getting XP, and you're not leveling up. Now, you might be saying, big deal, Cozy. I'll smash anyone above me, below me. I'm the best Charizard in the game. It doesn't matter. Yes, it does, little Johnny. You see, unlike traditional Pokemon games, you might be a Pikachu level 6, roaming and frolicking and being happy as can be as you're kind of training on some monsters and making your way through the Pokemon map. However, you run into a level 9 Absol and you think to yourself, not a big deal, I'm just going to outplay him and completely destroy him. Well, for one, it doesn't work that way. And for two, you're probably dead before you could even complete that thought process within your mind. Every single level is going to matter so much within this game, and even a Pokemon 1 or even 2 levels above you is going to completely nuke you on the battlefield. So to prevent this, guys, you want to ensure you are farming and killing as many other computer Pokemon, mobs, ads, whatever you want to call them, as much as possible during your match. Now, this is going to tie in with tip number 2, but this is especially important with certain Pokemon because there's something called power spikes within this game, which is essentially movesets or evolutions that your Pokemon's going to learn, which is going to take them from here all the way up to here. And you're here, they're here, you've got no chance. So you don't have to learn the power spikes right away. You just want to make sure you at least know the power spike of the Pokemon you're playing. Start leveling up as much as possible and try to achieve that goal. So to go ahead and wrap up tip number 3 in a bow, you've got top lane, bottom lane, stick in those lanes and start farming those monsters. And then you've got the middle, which is going to be the jungle. I'll have a whole nother video on the jungle. You want to leave that lane alone for the specific Pokemon that has chosen the central route. Guys, go. There's plenty of monsters and Pokemon to farm. Go and get that XP and make sure you're always doing something. And quickly, before we get to tip number 4, if you guys want to see some high production streams of myself playing Pokemon Unite, joining thousands of others, go ahead and check the channel right here, guys. I play every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, stream pretty much all weekends as well. Drop a follow, stop by. You won't regret it. Now, the fourth thing that I wish I knew before jumping into the game is learning all about the mini-map, map awareness, and learning when and how to score your goals within Pokemon Unite. Using the mini-map to your advantage and knowing exactly when to score, when it's safe, and where all the other Pokemon are going to be extremely important in your playthrough within this game. Now, you're going to need to know when to hold on to your points, when to push is very important, and when to get a quick score to help out your team. You might be getting a ton of kills, but holding on to 30, 40, 50, even like 15 points might seem like a good idea or fun, but you have to score these points and learn the best opportunities to do so. To really put it simply, the best way to learn how to score and to help your overall playthrough is learn to read that mini-map and look at the cooldowns and look at the respawn timers of the Pokemon that have been killed. You want to know if it's safe to score, but you don't know if there's a jump pad that they can jump on you and just completely destroy you, or if you can safely dunk a bucket and continue on your way. There might be more important matters if you wipe a team in your lane, like taking care of bees or taking care of Dreadnought. But if none of those things are there and you've done a lot of your job, guys, try to go ahead, dunk some points, get some extra fluff for your team, and really get the ball rolling. The minimap is going to help you so much with goals, fights, and just overall objectives. Alrighty, now for the last tip, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to just cheat a little bit and say a lot of things. And it's honestly the little things. The last tip is simply the little things that make Pokemon Unite and the differences between winning and losing. And there's a lot of micro little decisions to help you accomplish that goal. That's something I didn't realize when I first started playing that game. And if I would have tried a little harder learning those things, I could have gotten much more victories a lot earlier on. The first little tip will be about Dreadnought. Guys, Dreadnought is going to be at the south end or the bottom lane of the map. He gives insane amount of XP for your entire team and provides a defensive shield to your entire team regardless of their location relative to the Dreadnought. Dreadnought is going to spawn at the exact same location each and every time at the exact time of 7 minutes. And he is an absolute game changer that can decide the entire battle just by winning the first or even the second Dreadnought battle, can massively level up you and your teammates and give you a huge advantage on the field. Now, keep in mind, the overall damage done to Dreadnought really doesn't matter at all. What matters is who gets the last hit on the monster to give the XP and the bonuses to all the teammates. So, yeah, focus the heck out of Dreadnought. Dreadnought is one of the massive swings that can help you in this game, and this is going to lead us perfectly to the next point and the next important monster, and that is going to be Zapdos. Now, Zapdos is definitely something that I didn't realize or the game didn't stress enough just how important and overpowered this monster is. If you can defeat Zapdos with your team 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, you are going to win the match. With the points being doubled, yes, doubled, when Zapdos appears, you're just definitely going to want to focus and put everything you've got towards him. Now, hold on there, cowboy. You don't want to rush in there and try to be the Leroy Jenkins or the hero that saved the day for your team. You want to prep up for what is probably going to be a team fight, and then you're going to take on Zapdos and score just a boatload of points for your team, resulting in most likely a win. So again, in short, Zapdos equals win. We good? Like I said, there are just so many little things that make the big picture of Pokemon Unite, and learning exactly what battles and what priorities there are on the battlefield is really going to help your overall chances of winning. Now, Cozy Club, these are my 5 things that I wish I personally knew when I started playing this game. However, I've got a lot more tips, guides, and in-depth character reviews that I want to do for you guys that I learned while I climbed up to the master rank. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by today's video. If this is something you enjoy, comment down below that you'd like to see more guides, more videos. Subscribe to the Cozy Club as it's absolutely free. And until next time, stay cozy.